Hey everybody, it's time for another episode of Throwback Thursday, and today we're going to be breaking this authenticated sealed box of 1982 Donruss, and it's been authenticated as never being searched. The box is in really pristine shape. It looks like it was just purchased and actually made like yesterday. Looks brand new. All the corners on the box are sharp and everything. There you can see the authentication sticker from the Baseball Card Exchange, which is a card store out in Indiana that authenticates these boxes. So we'll be opening this up. You might notice this box looks a little wider. It's because 82 Donruss has 6 stacks of 6 cards instead of the usual 4 stacks of 9 cards, which is kind of different. We also have some sponsors, which I'll show you right over here. All these people bought into the box, and they will be receiving all of the cards from the corresponding stack. And I'll let you know as we go who's on the clock. Just to let you know, the best card we can find in this box is a 1982 Cal Ripken Jr. rookie card. It books for $30 ungraded in raw condition. But if you get one graded and it comes out to a PSA 10, you're looking at a $200 to $250 card. Now, back in 1984, back in the first ever issue of Beckett, the Cal Ripken still was the best card. It was booking for $3.50. Far and away, way more than anything else. The second best card back then was a Kent Hrbek rookie card worth $1.50. So let's get going on this Throwback Thursday and open this box up. Try to be very careful because, like I said, this box is in super pristine condition. Would make a really nice display box for somebody out there that is into that kind of thing. All right, so let me tear off the cellophane wrapping here. And let's hope this isn't like the 1981 Donruss box that I bought, which ended up being the worst box of all time just because all of the cards were all Royals and Yankees cards, and we got about 35 John Wathams. So there we go. That's your first look at a box of 82 Donruss. You can see Babe Ruth is the Diamond King. We're just going to start up in the top left and work our way around. So top left, John A's on the clock here. Let's get right down into these packs. There's 6 packs per stack. 36 total packs in the box. Let's see here. We have 15 cards in each package. So look at the wrapper. Here's a look at the back. Advertising Super Bubble. All right, let's go. Let's find that Ripken. Bruce Suter's on the back. Hall of Famer. There's our puzzle piece for Babe Ruth. All right, first pack. See if we have any luck here. Fred Lynn, Buddy Bell. There's the San Diego Chicken. And there's that Bruce Suter, who is a Hall of Famer. That's John's first pack. Pack number 2. Also, Terry Francona's rookie card is in here. There's a Mookie Wilson. That's a nice card. I think that's his second-year card. Carlton Fisk, the Diamond Kings. Always like the Diamond Kings. All throughout Donruss, when I was growing up, I always liked the Diamond Kings subset there. We got a Don Sutton and a Carlton Fisk. It's a nice-looking Carlton Fisk card. No Cal Ripken yet. I put these up for sale today around 4 o'clock on Patreon, and it sold out within 2 minutes of the 6 spots. So I'm hoping that we don't let you guys down and we are able to pull a Cal Ripken Jr. Last week we did a 1984 box of Topps authenticated, and we pulled 2 Don Mattingly rookie cards, which was really nice. It's always nice when you do a Throwback Thursday and you actually get the card that you're looking for. All right, our next pack here. I was 1 year old when this box came out. There's a Billy Martin manager card, arguing like he so often did throughout his career. Dave Kingman had a pretty nice career, lots of home runs. 2 Dave Kingmans in the same pack. That's not a good sign. Let's hope we're not starting the 1981 Donruss nightmare all over again. At least we're getting different teams. All right, let's see who we have here in this pack. Couple more Diamond Kings. Mike Norris. I feel kind of bad, but I've never even heard of Mike Norris. He was long gone by the time I was collecting cards. All right, so John's down to his final pack on the top left side. Let's see if we can at least find a Nolan Ryan or George Brett. There's another Carlton Fisk. Johnny Ray. That's his rookie card. Omar Moreno. Ken Brett. Ray Knight. All right, so that's going to be the end of the top left stack. Now we're going to move into the top middle. Top middle's also John. So good luck, John, on the top middle. Hopefully you find the Cal Ripken. I mean, if not, thank you for supporting this Throwback Thursday. Danny Darwin. Keith Hernandez. Keith Hernandez had a very, very good career. Not a Hall of Famer, but still outstanding. Won an MVP. Most people remember Keith Hernandez for his time with the Mets. Also a great broadcaster. There's a Tommy Lasorda. Tommy Lasorda is still around. Jim Cott. Borderline. Just missed the Hall of Fame. Had really, really great numbers. There's Dwight Evans. Richie Zisk, that's a former Pirate. All right, let's see our next one. By the way, I didn't show you the back of these. Here's what the back of 82 Donruss looks like. That's pretty much the design that we came to know and love throughout the 80s for Donruss. In 1981, Donruss had a different design on the back with only 1 year of recent performance. But Donruss always did that. They usually did the last 4 or 5 years of a player's career. That was one thing that always bothered me. I always liked tops a little more because I like seeing every single year of a player's career. There's a Dusty Baker. Joe Morgan, Hall of Famer. But I always did buy a lot of Donruss. Donruss was pretty cheap. These were 30 cents. You can see right there up in the corner. 30 cents back in 1982. We'll have to do a box of 82 tops one of these days. Those usually go for around $300 for a box. An authenticated sealed box. All right, next pack. There's Mario Mendoza. There's a Yogi Berra, Hall of Famer right there. Yogi Berra, coach. I think the last Yogi Berra card you can get is an 87 Topps card, and it's not even his own card. He's just out on the mound talking, but it's listed in 87 Topps as a Yogi Berra. He's a coach. There's a Danny Ainge. He went on to become a really good basketball player, gave up his baseball career, and probably made the right choice. And there's Mario Mendoza. Mario Mendoza is known for the Mendoza line because he pretty much always hit right around 200. So I don't know who came up with that phrase, but it became known as the Mendoza line. There's Pride of the Reds featuring Johnny Bench and Tom Seaver. Check it out. That's a cool card. Jesse Orosco pitched for a long time, lots of games. Bill Buckner. And that's it for John A. So a few Hall of Famers in there, but no Cal Ripken Jr., unfortunately. Sorry, John, that we weren't able to pull that for you. Hopefully next time. All right, next up, we're just going to keep moving across the top. Joe iPhone. Joe iPhone's hoping for a Cal Ripken Jr. He sent me a message. Has his fingers crossed. Let's see what we got. Next 6 packs. Cecil Cooper. Another Vaughn Hayes. Don Zimmer manager card. That's the Don Zimmer we know and love. Don Zimmer looked really, really different when he was a player. Almost doesn't look like the same guy. All right, next pack. Let's see what we got in here. Mickey Rivers, Steve Trout, Charlie Huff. Charlie Huff actually looks kind of young there, which is kind of surprising. Every card I ever see of Charlie Huff, he looks like he's about 58 years old. Jim Palmer, that's a nice card. Hall of Famer. Let's see if we can find that Ripken. Eddie Murray. That's an Oriole. Not the Oriole that we want, but still a really decent one. Switch hitting Hall of Famer Eddie Murray. I like that card. Nice thing about Donruss is you never have to worry about the gum stains on the back of these, which is nice. 1981 Donruss had gum in them, but that was the only year. These puzzle pieces keep everything nice and protected. There's not even a lot of wax on the back of these back cards too, which is pretty nice. Nolan Ryan, there's a nice card. Lynn Nolan Ryan, I like that one a lot. So we're getting closer. We're starting to heat up a little bit, getting some Hall of Famers. There's Nolan. Check out that earned run average in 1981, 1.69. Nolan Ryan was one of my top 10 favorite players back in the 80s when I first started collecting in the early 90s. How about a Mike Tyson? Everyone remembers Mike Tyson. Not the same guy that you're all thinking of, though. Remember Mike Tyson's Punch-Out for Nintendo. Used to love that game. Mike Tyson obviously was a really famous boxer. Much more famous than that guy. Bobby Mercer. Joe Necro. Pete Rose. There is Pete Rose. Playing some first base. Dave Concepcion. Really good fielder. I don't know. No Ripken yet. Ripken's really the best card by far in this set. I mean, the second best rookie card is like Terry Francona. So I'm really hoping we pull it. Starting to get a little nervous. Tom Seaver. Luis Salazar. Steve Howell. He had a lot of run-ins with the commissioner's office. Always seemed to be suspended. Eddie Murray again. Carlton Fisk again. And still no Ripken. All right, Joe iPhone's down to his final pack here. Let's see if we can pull it for you. Fingers crossed. Mike Marshall. By the way, these these pack lots cost $29 a piece. Basically what I do is I buy the box and then just kind of figure out what my break-even point is after all the fees from eBay and PayPal and all that. So, Joe iPhone, sorry, man. Thank you for participating. Did not get the Ripken. Next up, it's Darren C's turn. Darren is one of my Patreon patrons. In fact, my only Patreon patron at the benefactor level, which is the highest level. So thank you, Darren, for your support. Hopefully you find the Ripken. We got a Gary Carter Hall of Famer right there leading things off. Let's see if we can find him. Scott McGregor. Brian Downing. That card looks... I was going to say it looks a little bit off-center from top to bottom, but I guess it's okay. Don Baylor. All right, next pack. By the way, I put these up on the community tab, and people voted. There's Clint Hurdle. Long time ago. Clint Hurdle, back when he was a player. But 82 Donruss beat the other three other boxes that I put up there. I had 40% of the vote. People really wanted to see this Ripken. There's a Willie Stargell. It's a nice card. That's Willie's last ever baseball card. At least in a regular issue set. Obviously, they always stick in like these old players in these newer sets here and there. But you can see in 1981, he only had 60 at-bats before deciding to hang it up. Hall of Famer Willie Stargell. That's it for that pack. Let's see what Darren gets out of this next one. All right, we have a Chris Bando, Buck Martinez. He's still around announcing. I think he does Blue Jays games. Another Pete Rose. That's our second Rose. Lee Lacy, Doyle Alexander, Bert Blyleven. That's a Hall of Famer. Always like seeing new cards. Makes me think we're getting closer to finding a Ripken. Next pack. Bob Stanley. Jim Spencer. Come on, Ripken. Brett Butler. Another Nolan Ryan. That actually might be the second best card in the set, money-wise, if you're looking to sell them. Rod Carew, another Hall of Famer right there with the Angels. Down to 2 more packs for Darren. No Rockies in 82, obviously. That's Darren's favorite team. Rockies didn't come into existence until 1993. Mike Schmidt, Hall of Famer right there. Gary Carter, another HOF ball player, Hall of Famer. And that'll do it for that pack. Sorry, I got a notification that I'm on low power mode right now. Put that Nettles aside. All right. Last pack for Darren. Got Mike Easler, Jose Cruz, Jim Morrison, another Buck Martinez, Dusty Baker, Manny Trillo. So no Cal Ripken Jr. in that stack either. All right, we're only down to 2 left. I'm getting a little nervous. Mike C is up. Let's see if he's a little more lucky. Good luck, Mike. Let's see what we have here. You got a San Diego Chicken card on the back. There's a Terry Francona rookie card. So, I mean, that's the second best rookie in the set. Not the one that we wanted, though. We want Cal Ripken Jr. Ozzie Smith. Haven't seen that card yet. A checklist. We might be getting closer. George Brett. Another Hall of Famer. And now the pack goes cold. All right, let's see. The Babe Ruth puzzle might be fun to put together. There's a Steve Sax rookie card. That's probably like the third or fourth best rookie in the set. Also, Ken Herbeck's up there. Steve Sax had a nice career. He's an analyst now on MLB Network Radio. Check that card out as it's the last one in here. Johnny Bench, Hall of Fame catcher. And there's your Steve Sax rookie card for Mike C. Next pack. Ken Griffey Sr., another Steve Sax rookie card. You got 2 of them. Vida Blue, Phil Garner, Fergie Jenkins. He's a Hall of Famer along with Joe Morgan. That's our second Morgan. And that's it for that pack. Next up, we got Dave Parker, Gary Carter, Hall of Famer, Tony Pena. I don't know. Ozzie Smith. That's a good one. I like that one a lot. Ricky Henderson. So we've gotten pretty much all of the Hall of Famers around off the top of my head. I don't think we saw Robin Yount yet, but there's a nice Ricky Henderson. Also haven't found a Lee Smith rookie card yet either. Lee Smith, I believe, is also in this release, worth a couple bucks. Was really hoping to find a Cal Ripken Jr. Nolan Ryan Diamond Kings is a nice one. I've been thinking about maybe extending the Throwback Thursday and buying multiple boxes, authenticated boxes, because sometimes we don't find the card we're looking for, such as, you know, back in the 89 Upper Deck video, we didn't find the Griffey. That was a letdown. So maybe in the future, I will start buying multiple boxes to make sure that we find the card, because I am starting to get nervous that we're not going to find the Ripken. It can happen from time to time. We also didn't find the Rivera in the 92 Bowman box. And now we're down to our last one. James S. Looking for Ripken. Final 6 packs. Here we go. By the way, if you'd like to buy the box as a display piece for your man cave or whatever, I will gladly send it to you. I have it listed on eBay right now along with all the pack wrappers. I'll just probably flatten the pack wrappers out in the box and send it off to you. Dave Stieb, Dave Parker, Lamar Hoyt, Ken Herbeck rookie card. All right, we got pretty much all the rookies, just no Ripken. Next pack, Only 5 left. Oh, there it is! Cal Ripken Jr. rookie card. I was getting really down to the dumps thinking we were not going to find it. And there it is. Cal Ripken Jr. in our last stack. Check it out. I'm going to have to get my one touch ready to go for this card. There it is. Cal Ripken Jr. came up as a third baseman before switching over to shortstop. That is a very, very nice card. Here's the back. Calvin Edwin Ripken Jr. You can see he had a really bad year his first year, but that's a small sample size. Happens to a lot of rookies. He would go on to become baseball's Iron Man and break Lou Gehrig's all-time consecutive games played record. You might recall that record was 2,130 consecutive games. He broke it on, I want to say, September 6, 1996. I remember watching that game. Had to go over to my neighbor's house to watch it because we didn't have cable. It was probably on ESPN at the time. Cal Ripken Jr. So I do have a one-touch ready to go for that card. I want to make sure that I keep it nice and mint for James in case he wants to send it off to PSA to get graded. It's always better to be safe than sorry when it comes to cards being graded. So let me just put that in there. A one touch is a nice little holder. You might recall back in the day, back in the olden times, we used to have screw down holders. When you wanted to keep your cards safe, you had to get a screwdriver and screw a screw through there to keep it nice and safe. This is magnetic, so it's really nice. Nice one touch. I always then throw this in 2 team bags and then tape it up nice and well for our winner. So we got the Cal Ripken Jr. I was really nervous that it was not going to happen. That last stack mojo. James S., congratulations, man, on getting the Ripken. Once again, I know a lot of people are really into grades and everything. There it is. I don't know if that would, probably not a 10. Little tiny blip on that corner there, but still a really awesome card. Cal Ripken Jr. rookie card. Love it. Awesome card. All right, let's move on. Let's see what else we can find here. Maybe we'll find another one for James. You don't know. Could happen. Vance Law, Jerry White, Reggie Jackson. That's a nice one. Reggie Jackson taking a monstrous cut there. Look how his knee is almost touching the ground. Gaylord Perry, another Hall of Famer. Let's see what we have in this next one. I see a junior, but it's not the Ripken. Another checklist. Bob Bonner. The Yankee winners card. Interesting. Dave Parker. Tommy Lasorda again. Down to only 2 packs left on this Throwback Thursday. I'm undecided what I'll do for next Throwback Thursday. I'll probably let you guys vote again on that. I do have a bunch of older boxes from the early 80s that we could always do. Looking for rookie cards. I might want to do a box of 83. That'd be kind of cool to chase down Tony Gwynn, Ryan Sandberg, Wade Boggs rookie cards. And we are now down to our last pack. Very last pack. We got the Ripken. So the video is not a complete bust. I always feel really bad if we don't find the chase card that we're after. George Brett. And another Ricky Henderson. Gary Carter. Bruce Sutter again. And that will do it. Glenn Abbott's the final card. So congratulations, James S., on your Cal Ripken Jr. rookie card. Really cool. Always nice to pull it out of the pack. That's obviously the first time I've ever pulled a Cal Ripken rookie card out of the pack because, like I said, I was 1 year old when this set came out. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow we'll do some Fan Mail Friday, and baseball season's just around the corner. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button if you wouldn't mind. Like the video and leave a comment, and I'll see you all tomorrow. I wanted to thank all 110 of my Patreon patrons, especially my Hall of Fame members right here, Bob and Linda, Tom A, Tommy T, T's Baseball Life has a YouTube channel, Crazy for Cardboard, Big Case, Cards and Collectibles, and iCards also have YouTube channels, and Darren Comfort is at the top of the list.